Hello again, everybody. This is Diana. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm so excited that everybody has been watching my Kat Von D video. I hope you enjoy the other videos as well. I've gotten a ridiculous amount of hits on that one and a bunch of new subscribers. So hello, welcome. Today I'm going to do my Empties video. Just kind of all the little things. I use a lot of samples and other things, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I got, what I liked, what I didn't like, why. But again, literally everything in your life and my life is subjective to you and me. So this is just my opinion. But here we go. I'm just going to get right to it. I have a lot to go through. So in the Target Beauty Box this month, I got a few items from there that I've actually finished. So this was the Teeny Me Lavender Lullaby Bath Bomb. And actually I felt like this had a really beautiful scent, nice lavender freshness. It wasn't overpowering lavenders, and it didn't really super dissipate by the end of my bath. I usually take baths for like an hour or so because I'm crazy like that. I love baths. But I felt like this little ball, which was probably like this big, maybe eye size, a little bit bigger. You know, it turned, I don't remember if it turned the water purple. It probably did. But I felt like the one was enough for the whole bath. So that was really awesome. I would definitely buy that again. Then I got these melt away bath candies in Sweet and Clean and by Mr. Bubble. They're Luxe. I thought these were awesome. They made the bath water like really soft. Your skin felt soft after it. They took a really long time to melt. But I'm kind of okay with that. I think because there was so, I don't know, whatever softening agents are in here. I think it came with like 2 or 3 little bath bombs, and I just used them all in one bath because they were so little. I am so excited to try and pick more of those up again. Then I got from my sister, this was actually I think in a 3-pack, and I finally got to using this. So this is Amore Pacific, and it is like a cushion foundation in tan blush. It's just a little sample. It's like a one-time use. And then it's so funny because you get like the little cushion with the foundation that comes out. So I literally tried to scrape everything out of the bottom. And this tiny little applicator, which I did try using. It wasn't great, but I like smeared it on and then buffed it in with my brush. I thought the actual foundation was fine. The color was a little bit too dark for me, which, I mean, it's a sample, so it's probably not going to be my color. And I already struggle with finding the right color, but I thought it was kind of fun. But I don't really like the sponge like cushion foundations. I feel like the sponge absorbs a lot of it. It dries out really quick. Granted, this is only one application, but I literally had to like take the sponge and like squish it on my face, and I'm not going to do that with a big foundation. So it's something I'm definitely not interested in trying again, and I just have it in this little Sephora bag so it wouldn't get gross. Something I tried that I thought was okay was this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's just a little mini. This actually lasted me a really long time, like weeks, because you don't need a whole lot. A little goes a long way. I got this in like a Sephora Point Perks. It was like Smashbox box with a bunch of things in it. This was one of them. I did like it. I don't know if I would purchase it again because I do not always use primers, but I thought for a primer it was fine. It went on really nice. Yeah, it was fine. Also in the Target Beauty Box, I got this Dr. Teal's Pink Himalayan Foaming Bath, Restore and Replenish with pure Epsom salt and essential oils. Now I thought this smelled really, 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 really lovely. And I probably got like 4 baths out of this, which I thought was pretty good. Just depends on like how much you want to put in. I felt like the scent did dissipate pretty quickly though, and it doesn't really give you what I would consider a foaming bath, like lots of bubbles. Like you could take like Tresemme shampoo and you'd get more bubbles that would last longer in that than in this. I'd like to try their regular Epsom salts. This I would not buy again, but I thought it was fine. Something that I am super excited and really loved it, and I probably would buy the really big one because it's not that expensive, and if you had a coupon it'd be even better, is the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Purifying Cleansing Gel. Now this is a tiny bottle. This lasted me like shit, I got this in like February. So you don't need a whole lot, like maybe a dime size of it. And it lasted me till like last week. So almost 3 months. That's pretty good for this teeny bottle. And then the big one I want to say is maybe like $15 at the most. I thought that's a really good deal. I would definitely buy this again. But I do like to try a lot of minis to try things out. So even if I got it, I probably wouldn't use it consistently because I do like it, so that I could try other things too. This also came in my Target box with this other stuff. It's the Olay Regenerist Whip like moisturizer. And I know these come in different ones. The scent of this is so, like, I could sit here and sniff this all day. Like, it's so fresh. It was really light. It sinks into your skin really nice. I thought it was creamy. Like, this I would totally buy again. And the nice thing with the Target things, they're $7. You get 7 items, so it's $1 for each little sample, which I think is crazy great. It's better than an Ipsy or a Birchbox or Sephora Play, even though, like, none of them are extremely high-end. I guess in my box, Olay is the highest-end product, which who cares, right? Like, not all of us want to buy high-end or can afford that all the time, especially with skincare. They also give you, like, coupons for each single item, too, so you can go back and pick up the item at a discount if you did like it. So I think that's super cool. I would definitely buy that again. This I've actually had for a long time, and I found it in my box in the basement. It is the Dove Beauty Body Wash Sensitive Skin Moisturizing Clean in Unscented Skin pH Balance. So it is like a little body wash. This thing sometimes she focuses. It may have gone bad, but I used it anyway. I think the smell of this, even though it's unscented, is one of the nastiest smells I've ever smelled in my life. And yes, I still used it, and it probably took me like a week to go through it. Oh, it's so gross. Or probably a couple weeks. I don't know. I don't use a whole lot of body wash. But it's like yeasty. Like, it smells like bread, or like, sorry, old people. Old person. I love old people. Okay? I love you. But I would definitely, if I tried the big bottle out and smelled it in the store and it smelled like this, I would definitely not buy it. I also didn't think it performed super great, so kind of made me feel gross. But yes, I would not buy that again. Then I also have the Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion Age Reform Moisturizer. I thought this was fine. Little moisturizers like this, the Olay Whips, they'll last me a couple weeks. You can get a lot of uses. I use it morning and night, just twice a day for any moisturizer. And again, I'll usually like use the one until it's all gone and then go to the next one. So I thought it was fine. I probably wouldn't buy it. It wasn't like amazing. It didn't blow my mind. I also have some of this stuff, not that it matters, but like in February I got a box from Ulta, and you got like a bunch of different like high-end skincare samples in it, and normally they were $30 and it was on sale for $15, like right after Christmas. So it was like end of January, beginning of February, before everyone kind of gets like hot into skincare again. So this was in there too. It's a moisture barrier eye cream by Goodall, and there's some kind of writing, Korean writing on there. So that is made in Korea, Korean skincare. I thought it was fine. I actually used it as an all-over moisturizer because I would never get through this much eye cream. I like never use eye cream, but also I feel like if it's good enough for the eyes, it's good enough for the rest of the face, and I really don't feel like I put any of this stuff any more or less anywhere on my face. So if I'm using this or I'm using this, like, I don't know. It goes all over. It works the same. It's all moisturizer. I used it. It was fine. I wouldn't buy it again. I don't think I am ever going to purposefully buy an eye cream if it comes in like a kit or something, or I get a sample or whatever. Like, yes, then I'm on board and I'll try it, but I'll probably use it as a moisturizer. Another thing I went through was a Hibiclens chlorhexide gluconate solution, 4% antiseptic antimicrobial skin cleanser. Now, the reason I even have this is because if you've ever had surgery where you have had to be shaved or possibly shaved, or just having surgery in general, they will ask you to clean your body with this stuff instead of like body wash or whatever, like the day before a couple times and the day of right before you go in and all that stuff. And the reason I have this is because I had a C-section. Well, actually for both of my sons. The first one was not planned, but this stuff, it just smells really medicinal, and it's pink and it's very liquidy, and you know, it cleaned. So I used it as a body wash just to use it up, because waste not, want not. Obviously, unless I had another kid and another C-section or had some surgery that I had to use it, I would not purchase that again, because there's no reason to. But I don't like just throwing things away. So there's that. Then I had these also, something I hate to throw away. These are Brijon SPF 15 sunscreens given to me by New Horizon Academy, which is a daycare, and I thought this was shit and I would never use it again. But again, if I have it, I'll use it up. So I had two. I used them up. I just kind of used them on my arms as like lotion. It was whatever. Something I got from one of those gals in the mall. Like if you ever walk by and there's kiosks and they're like straightening hair and stuff, a lot of the time they're handing out these things. So it's Sutra organic and sulfate-free Moroccan hair serum. You're supposed to put it in your hair wet, like after a shower. I thought it was fine. I actually thought it worked pretty decent. I'm not huge on hair oil, but I thought I'd give it a go. It was one use in the packet. It was fine. It's not something I would buy, and I'd probably have to buy it from those kiosk people, so no, I would never buy it. They're frightening. Something that I actually used up today is this Tarte Skincare Mermaid Skin Hyaluronic H2O Serum. I'm not huge on serums. I haven't tried a whole lot. I got two uses, one this morning and one this evening out of this packet. I probably could have stretched it to 3. It is very fresh. It goes on. It's like a really clear liquid. Totally fine. I would actually probably try a bigger version. I'd like to try it again, even a sample. Maybe go to Sephora and get a sample. Maybe get another one of these if I order from Tarte again, which is where I got this one in the first place. They're like, pick something to go with your order. I'm like, I guess I'll try this. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I really liked it. It sunk into the skin. It didn't feel heavy. You could still use moisturizer with it if you want. I thought it was good. I liked it. I also have this Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost, which is also a moisturizer. Well, this is a moisturizer. The other one's a serum. I think I got this one in something for free from Sephora. I thought this was fine. It kind of reminded me of, what is it? The Aqua Bomb by Belief that I have. And I love the Aqua Bomb, and this reminded me of that. So I would definitely try this on its own. In BoxyCharm, don't know where the other one, there it is, it's hiding, it's stuck to it. I got these South Main 3-Eye Gel Packs. There's the box. There's my empty packs. I didn't use them consecutively, 3 days in a row, which is what they say. But they do say leave on for 30 minutes, which I did. It's supposed to help reduce puffiness, dark circles, and moisturize eye area. I didn't find the scent bothersome. It didn't hurt my eyes. They were fine. It's not something that I feel like actually did anything in the end. And it's not something I would necessarily like just go out and buy. So I probably won't be buying that ever. But it was fun to try, and I'd try it again. I also got this Algenist Anti-Aging Cream little packet. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't think it did anything. It was annoying to me. I would not buy that. I have an Ulla Henriksen that I got with the Point Perks Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator Moisturizer. I don't think it was worth the 100 Point Perks, but oh, there's a tiny little bit. I love the scent of it. It's like green tea and peppermint. I don't know. It's really nice. It feels good on the face. It goes in. It's a decent moisturizer. Ulla Henriksen is a little expensive, so I probably wouldn't buy this again. But if I had a deal or got another sample, I'd be really excited about it. Also in the Target box, I got this Free and Lovely by Bodycology Coconut and Rose Softening Body Butter with Cocoa and Shea. Now, I was really sick when I opened this box, so when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, this is great. And I actually did kind of get used to this scent over time. The lotion itself, it's paraben free and phthalate free. Initially, I was really excited about the smell, but I had a cold. It's a very strong shea butter smell, so if you're not into that, don't buy this. But I think that Bodycology makes this in different scents, so I would definitely try out another scent because I did actually like the lotion. I thought it was nice. It went into the skin well. It felt really hydrating. And I did kind of get used to the smell over time, but I'm not a huge cocoa butter shea fan. I was hoping it would smell more like coconut and rose, and it didn't. But overall, the lotion was really good, so I would just try it out in a different scent. I also finished Yes to Cucumber Soothing Hypoallergenic Facial Wipes, and I'm one of those weird YouTubers that actually uses this on my face. And I thought it was fine. I do have a lot of struggles finding things that don't irritate my eyes, so this did irritate my eyes. I thought it worked better than these other wipes I'm currently using. It wasn't anything great. Currently, I'm just going through different brands of wipes to see what works best for me. This wasn't bad. I'd probably purchase it again. I might try a different one in the Yes To. I want to try maybe the tomato one. I probably won't try the coconut one. Again, I'm not huge on coconut, but there you go. I also got this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer Camouflage 24 Hour. And it comes with, I'll show you the front. Then on the back, there's 3 little shades. It's really like a 1UC. In Very Fair 04, Moderately Fair 12, and Deep 26. So Very Fair was actually a pretty good match for me. I thought overall it was a decent concealer. Moderately Fair was a little dark, and I kind of used it to touch up one day, and then I looked in the mirror later and I was like, oh, I've got yellow spots all over my face. So again, pretty good concealer, just not the right color. And then Deep I used as contouring one day, and I actually kind of liked it for that. Now I wouldn't buy a concealer just to contour, but if I have a sample, I'm going to give it a go. I would probably try it, but I have a couple other concealers I'm working through now, and Clinique is a fine brand, so maybe one day I'll give that a go. I thought it was fine. So then I also have this Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask by Fresh. I put on there warm because it does give you a nice warming sensation. This was like a one-time use. You know, they always say leave it on like 3 to 5 minutes. I just leave it on until it gets hard, however long that takes, and then rub it off. I thought it was fine. Fresh is really expensive, so again, I probably wouldn't purchase this because of that, but if I got another mask or someone gifted it to me or there was a really sweet deal, I'd totally try it again. I thought it was fine. But again, it warms, so if you don't like warming masks. I also got, at some point from Sephora, there was like a little 2-pack by Bite Beauty. One was the Agave lip scrub, and one was the Agave just like chapstick kind of stuff. So the lip scrub, I've never tried any lip scrubs before. I thought it did good. There was probably like 2 uses in there in this teeny tiny little bubble. I thought it was decent. I would definitely try that again. And then the real winner here was this teeny tiny little capsule of the chapstick. Now, I am not a chapstick person, and this stuff is super thick. So if you don't like something super thick, I wouldn't go with this. And I hope it's in like a little pot if you buy it in the store. I don't really know. I didn't look into it. If it's like a stick one, I probably wouldn't get it because then you wouldn't get the same consistency as this capsule. But like, I would put it on in the morning, and then if I didn't put it on in the morning, I would definitely put it on at night and just sleep with it, and my lips were so freaking soft. I would totally buy that again. I also have this body lotion called Graceful Strut by European Wax Center. I struggled to make it through this tiny sample. I made myself use it continuously all day long to get through it. It has the worst scent ever. Like, it is so perfumey. So if you are really like sensitive to scents, oh, it doesn't smell so bad anymore because I've used it all. If you're really sensitive to scents, and I think I rinsed it out. If you're sensitive to scents for the 3rd time, or whatever, or you don't like something that's like extremely perfumey, like not even like floral perfumey, like musky perfumey, like perfumey. It's so hard to describe that. I would not recommend this at all. Now, you'd have to go to European Wax Center to get it, but oh, super lose on that one. 3 of these, I went through quite a few perfume samples. 3 of these technically I finished in February and March and have been holding on to them because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to get with my perfume samplers. So one is Michael Kors Sexy Amber. Highly recommend. These were my top 3 choices. Smells, again, like sexy baby powder. Kat Von D Saint. I don't even think I have a squirt in any of these. It's a cute little bottle. Finished that one up, and that's the one I ended up getting, the big one. And I give it a squirt so I can tell you what it smells like. I don't know. It's just really fresh smelling. I really like that one. And then Woman by Florally too. Woman by Ralph Lauren. This one I love. Those were my favorite of the sampler that I got. This is a little more musky, but it's so good. Not really a perfume that I would typically pick. I also made it through Clean Skin, which I thought was kind of boring. Kat Von D Sinner, which is not my favorite of the Saint Sinner ones. It's a little too dark, and I don't like patchouli, and that's in there. This Coach perfume by Coach was my least favorite. Absolutely hated it. Had to struggle to make it through that one. And then Gucci Bamboo, which I actually did like, but it just doesn't really last all day. It's not my favorite scent. Just have a couple more things here, and then I swear we're done. This is getting a little long. I'm so sorry. Thank you for hanging in there. This is Glade. We use it in the bathroom spray, Cashmere Woods. I think this one smells awesome. It's like $1, maybe $2 at Target. I don't know. It just, oh, there's a squirt in there. I don't know. It just smells really fresh. It's really nice. I have Batiste dry shampoo in Cherry. I really enjoyed that smell. It's one I'd never tried before. You know, Batiste is one I've used for many, many years. I've tried different ones. I've liked all the ones I tried. Oh, the Cherry one smells so good. And yeah, in dark hair, it does leave white. But you just spray a shit ton and then you kind of comb it or brush it through and you're fine. And you don't see the white. And they work really well for dry shampoo. I also finished a bottle of the Ulta Beauty Brush and Sponge Cleaner, which I really like for my brushes. I think I bought them on like a buy one, get one free, and then coupon. I think it was like $1 by the end, so good deal. And then I finished like a lipstick, a liquid lipstick, which I was pretty excited about it. It's the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint in Birthday Suit, and I got that with Sephora birthday gift last year. That was exciting. And then Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I not particularly like this. I would buy Tarteist, and I did, not in that specific color. But I bought, it's in my drawer, the Graveyard Girl Bunny one, which I think is really pretty in this shade Swamp Family, and I really like that. So this made me want to buy more in that line. I really liked it. But Makeup Forever Excessive Lash, I was so excited to be done with this. There's the wand, if you can kind of see over my face. It kind of like tapers in weird. I don't know, whatever. I just didn't think it looked that great on me. It kind of flaked throughout the day for me anyways. It just was not my favorite. So yeah, that is all of my empties for April. Yes, we're going to pay for April. Thank you again for being a new subscriber. I hope you keep watching. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe and have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.